Alright, welcome back to Diddly Squad Gaming. Today we are attempting to recover truck and trailer with the long extended pipe that's on it. I think it's just called the large pipe, but anyways, let's start going. We have on this truck, we have our long professional crane, our heavy duty crane. Prof crane apparently is what it's called. Now this is the first time I've actually ever used said crane in this game, so this should be quite interesting. So let's go ahead and lock on our all-wheel drive. I've been playing around with the settings because a lot of people have been saying that my microphone is still cutting out, and I completely agree with them. It was doing pretty well until I got to the wooded part of the last episode, basically where I was talking about having to drive safely and then I smacked into a tree instantly. That's I'm not really sure what happened, but the microphone just kept going in and out, so I've played around with a couple of settings. Hopefully everything is working good. I am going to have to consult a map because I have just recently gotten back from vacation, although you guys wouldn't have known it because I was able to record 4 episodes ahead of time, and I was able to release them while I was on vacation, so it was a win-win for me and a win-win for you guys. So but anyways, I'm a little rusty. I'm not quite sure exactly if I remember where I am going. So let's go ahead and take a quick look. No. Wow. Yeah, that's my button I want. I can't even remember what buttons I want. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's clear everything, all the waypoints out. Yep, so I go this way, that way, and then I follow the trail all the way down. I passed the Hummer, which is here. And we did get a... Let's see, we got the crane, we got the large pipe, so we'll be able to do that. So yeah, let's go ahead and... Actually, do I want to go into a low gear? I think that probably would help. We'll go ahead and turn on the locking diff as well, because this crane is relatively heavy. Oh, I set down. And I'm already out. Gotta reactivate the crane, or the, not the crane, the diff lock, jeez. Oh, I probably should have played a little bit before starting to record, just to get back into the swing of things. Oh, alright, so this episode might be a little bit off from the last couple of episodes. I did have a winner for the painting the truck color, and it seems like they want the blue and white scheme or a light blue scheme, so I will have to check once we get this vehicle recovered, because unfortunately it is this truck that we are changing the paint color scheme on. So not all-wheel drive, turn off the diff. I'm still not a huge fan of the way the diff heats up and actually can get damaged on the snow/mud. I get it for the asphalt, that's fine, that makes sense. But for a lot of the times, even on basic snow, you will be fine having your diff lock on. So I guess it just makes it a little bit more difficult of a game if you can't always have it on. Especially in this terrain. Like right now, my vehicle, I'm not going too fast. Maybe it is speed. No, that can't be right. Is it speed? Maybe it's a combination of both. I like how it just dawned on me when I was talking. Oh, it's not the speed. I'm like, oh wait, it does kind of make sense. If I'm going too fast, I wonder if I go into low gear. and I traverse the terrain, is that going to cause the differential to be damaged if I leave it on too long? Let's find out. This will take a little bit longer to get through here, but that's alright. I'm okay with slow right now. So let's see, did I park the Hummer in a horrible location? I probably did. It's probably going to make this a lot harder to get the truck through. Oh, it feels like it's going to tip. Oh, it's so close. I think we're okay there. Yeah, we're good. We're fine. So yeah, I just wanted to point out that I am now over 120 subscribers, which is amazing. You guys did an amazing job over the past couple of weeks of bumping my subscriber level through the roof. And I know it's nowhere near the multi-millions that other, YouTubers have, but like I've said in the past, I'm not really looking to become a massive YouTuber. If it happens, then amazing, awesome. But I'm not. It's not a life goal of mine. So, but it is a life goal to make at least some type of monetary value on this. I want YouTube to pay me at least 17 cents to do a video, because then I can kind of tell everyone that I did it and that I made money playing a video game, which, I mean, I was told most of my life growing up that, that would never happen and that I should just give this up and, follow your dreams, blah, blah, blah. It's like the Gran Turismo movie that just came out recently where, his dad was very against the whole, playing video games, that he needs to get a real job and that type of thing. But I mean, obviously he made a real racing career out of it. I just realized my mouse was on the screen. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully it wasn't too annoying. Now we have to figure out what is the best route. I think we have to take out these pines. If I can put this truck, I'd like to get the front of it up on. There we go. All right, let's try there. Let's activate the anchors. Those are some heavy duty anchors. And yeah, let's go into crane mode. I will grab my trusty PlayStation 5 controller. I mean SnowRunner controller. And let's try just... you know what? Let's not worry about the trees too much. Let's just try to roll this truck back onto its wheels. Yeah, what was I thinking? Let's push that back. Oh. Wrong button. Let's try grabbing the truck itself, because if you can right the truck, you shouldn't have an issue with oh, whoa. Oh. Hey, you know what helps? Putting the handbrake on. That helps a lot. Alright, let's try this again. I'd rather have that. Wow. Alright, well, the crane's not doing anything to help right this truck. So let's try the winch. Oh, apparently I just winched onto a tree. That should be the truck. There we go. That's much, much better. Alright. Let's go ahead and change trucks. Let's fire this one up. What do we got here? We got 36 gallons of fuel. We are still technically using the controller. That's okay. We're just doing it for a little bit. Let's see here. Let's switch trucks because that's what I need to do, and I can't. Oh, there it is. Can't figure out where I'm supposed to read that. All right, so activate the crane mode now. All right, good. I didn't think this pipe was too heavy. Let's try to get it decent. That's pretty decent. In my book, that's decent. So, let's restore crane. We're going to stop the engine. And let's change the truck. And can we steal the fuel out of it? We can. Yeah, let's just take 18 gallons. We don't want to take too much. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. We can get this truck returned. Oh, crap. Oh my god. See, this is where rustiness. I totally forgot to pack the cargo. I like how it changes to black. Must be a snow covering-ish thing. Not issue, don't want to call it an issue. But yeah, so that just goes to show you how rusty I am. I almost took off without loading or strapping down my load. Alright, so we are almost there. Alright, so if I remember correctly, it wasn't this truck that I was supposed to change the paint on. I think it was the MK38, wasn't it? I'm gonna have to go back and double check what truck I was referring to. Alright, so we've got that taken care of. So that is a wonderful thing there. So let's go ahead and stop this engine. We are going to jump into the International and we are going to recover this. Before I do that though, let's clean up the map just a little bit. I think this is the absolute worst way to go, but somehow I just managed to do that. Let's remove cargo. We'll get rid of that. So yay, we can. Technically it would have been so much easier just to bring the cat here, bring this crane, load it up. Probably should have done it that way. Hindsight is 50-50, so but let's go ahead and recover this truck, and I will take a small break to figure out what truck paint we are changing, because I completely forgot. Alright, so I have figured out, first of all, who left the comment. It was SuperSin22, so there's your shout out. He has requested a blue and white combo paint, black and white combo, or a lighter blue. So if we go into the settings or into the customization, and I think because I only have the basic setup so far, I haven't bought any of the years yet. I'm definitely waiting for them to go on sale, which probably won't be till after March. They are on sale now, but it's a little goofy the way they did it, because they put year 1 30% off, year 2 30% off, year 3 is 20% off, which is fine. It's not too bad. Or you can buy year 1, 2, and 3 for 20% off, and clearly buying them individually, you'll save, I think it's like $15. So it's like, it's just one of those moments where you have to wonder why developers do what they do, or whoever decides when games go on sale. I'm pretty sure it's the developers that decide when the games go on sale. But anyways, so this would be the lightest blue, between this one and this one, although I consider this kind of like a teal. And then we also have this, which is a blue and white combo, or camo, I should say. Which he did mention that possibly a military green color, which would be this one. So it's it's one of those things. Do I pick this one because he wanted a blue and white scheme because it fits that? This one's the military green scheme, so is this one. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with this one. It's the lightest blue that I think counts as blue. This is more of a teal. So I'm going to go with this one. Super Sin, if you're watching, let me know if you rather have the this blue and white military camouflage color, or if you want this military camouflage color, or even this one. But yeah, let me know. So we're gonna go with that blue. Anyways, so let's get out of this garage and let's see what we have in store for us. First of all, let's make sure it's morning. The other comment that I received recently, which I did not know was a thing, was when you have a trailer, you go into the trailer store and you're like, I only have, right now I believe I have the low saddle on. I was told that you can buy, and I bet you clearly you can't get this trailer. I was told that basically what happens if you select a trailer with the high saddle, it will automatically change it. I have a feeling that person may be playing on PlayStation, where it does automatically switch. So if I do find your comment, I will let you know that I've gone ahead and tried it, but clearly you can't buy it because I have the wrong saddle on there. So anyways, let's take a look and see. We have this power check line, and that is all kind of way over here. We already have the Hummer here. So I'm tempted. Let's switch to the Hummer. Hummer is completely out of gas. That's a shame, but we do have the Cat. So let's switch over to the Cat. And oh, you know what? We're going to take the trailer with us. I don't want to leave trailers all around. That is going to be my ultimate goal in these episodes of Alaska. Michigan is still littered with trailers. I'm not even sure where I'm going right now. And I just don't want to do that. So I'm not going to detach this trailer. I'm going to haul it back with us. We're going to fill up the Hummer, which, by the way, has the better tires on it. So that's kind of interesting. So I think they may have. I just had a brain fart of what they call that. Nerfed the original tires. What I call it, the BF Goodwrench all-terrain tires. It seems like the tires I have on the truck are much better suited. So yeah, we are going to jump into the Hummer and we are going to do these power lines and hopefully get that mission done within this episode. So this is going to be more of a scout episode, even though we just got the new paint job on the MK38. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the Hummer, and we're going to hopefully get these missions done. And I'm debating on whether or not. Let's change the truck. Yeah, I think once we get gas, we'll jump across here. So we'll head up this way. This all should be doable for the Hummer, no problems. And then we can work on kind of getting this stuff down. I might stop here and grab a... Ooh, you know what? I'm going to stop here, grab a trailer, but first I'm going to grab this upgrade. So let's drag this guy up here. We'll drag that guy there and there, and then we'll continue on making our way this way. So that's the plan. Let's go ahead and refuel. We'll go ahead and take it all. I think the cat has plenty enough to make it back to the store. If not, we'll drive it as far as we can and recover it at a later date. But let's go ahead and get the Hummer rolling. And we're off. Wonder if, let's double check real quick. The fuel racks are empty, so we will have to stop. Probably when we get the, we may pass the fuel station. If we do, we'll obviously fill up. Let's try to go through all the snow as fast as possible, which, you know what? It's finally snowing around me. We have a dusting. We have some areas that are almost completely all white, so it's not quite a lot of snow. Definitely not this much, but it is finally starting to snow around these parts, so hopefully that will do the trick. Oh, jeez. All right. But yeah, so anyways, bad bit of driving there. Went a little off course. But this Hummer is pretty sure-footed. It's doing a pretty good job getting through this stuff. Especially considering I don't believe I have the race suspension on this thing. Like, it is not well equipped for this type of terrain. Come on, let's get through this mud. Hopefully we can get across this river. We have the snorkel, so we should be fine. I don't think this river is deep at all. It's a little quick moving though. We might get swept away a little bit. You know what? Not too bad. I still feel like the stance on this Hummer is not quite right. I feel like the wheels should be out just a little bit wider. This is the only time that I'll probably agree with the fact that this vehicle needs wheel spacers to kind of push those wheels out farther. Not much though, not much, just a little bit. Ooh, she's boggy. Let's go to a low gear. Let's try to work back and forth, use the winch as much as we can without pulling us off track. I did not realize it was so muddy through here. I think it's because it's deeper waters. There we go. Rotate that wheel back and forth. That will wiggle you through. There we go. And that's a technique that works in real life, so don't be afraid to use it if you're ever stuck. Oh, what a nice relaxing drive. Just making our way through some mud and some snow. It is really nice to be actually in snow right now, just because we went so long. We went almost, probably at least 60 hours of gameplay before we actually even touched snow, which to me is baffling. I feel like they should have made, I think it's in Smithfield Dam where you go up the mountain. I think they should have started having snow show up there. Maybe do small snow drifts, things like that. Nothing too crazy. Let's see. Fuel station is way back that way, isn't it? Yeah, we're nowhere near the fuel station. So what we'll do is we will grab a scout trailer here. Look at that. There's one of my abandoned trailers already. Big surprise. Alright. I think we can actually just go into auto here. Oh, we do not have chains. That is a dilemma. But you know what? I think we'll be okay. We don't have a whole lot of ice that we have to worry about with this truck. Although it does it does get a little sketchy on the ice. I think what we'll want, fuel tanker. I wish there was a weight. Again, I wish there was weight. I think we're better off just doing this one. Let's go ahead and refuel. We got some beacons on now. Let's refuel. Let's go roof rack. Let's fill that up. And let's go with the trunk. So now we've got a full extra tank of gas. I'm going to leave this here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to sell it back. It's a little bit of a trick to get free gas. Which, I mean, gas is free in this game anyways, so does it really matter? Maybe if I was playing in a hard mode, it would be cheating, but for this game, it's fine. But let's go ahead and just go straight up this mountain and try to get this upgrade. And I'm not even sure what. I'm hoping it's going to be one of those missions where we have to pick our witch points. Because I'm going straight up this mountain, whether the mountain likes it or not. Alright, so we are super close. No! Oh wow. Well, that's one way to do it. Let's actually grab. Now, the good thing is we have the autonomous winch. Autonomous. Can I say that right? Autonomous. Oh, wow. Well, looks like I should have left it attached just a little bit longer. Can't see if we can even get to that tree. Whoa. There we go. Get that engine started. Let's rock our way up the mountain. There we go. Oh, that gives you a rough idea about how steep this hill is right now. This Hummer's just chewing it up. This is amazing. I like this. Oh, we've got a stuck car that's been here for quite some time, and we've got what looks like a couple spare parts. Let's grab the upgrade. It's the engine for this truck and this truck only, so there we go. We can possibly upgrade this in the future. Although I'm not 100% sure if we need it, because this truck seems to have all the punch that it needs. Like this is a pretty insane slope. Covered in snow, and we managed to get up it with just one little rollover. Nothing too bad. Jeep owners would agree with me that that's no big issue. They always seem to be on the roofs anyways. I have nothing against Jeeps, so don't throw me to the wolves. But they're the ones who put the sticker that says, if you can read this, flip me upside down. Or flip me right side up, or something along those lines. So let's go ahead and get the fuel tanker, because fuel is going to be the major issue in this game, or in this mission. Let's see, we still got all-wheel drive in. We'll leave her in auto. And we will make our way closer to these checkpoints. I think the majority of the time I will leave the tanker on the road. We'll go trekking through the let's go ahead and go low plus. But we'll go trekking into the woods and find the power lines. And then we'll come back and grab the tanker. There may even not be a need to really drag it around, because these checkpoints are pretty close together. We'll have to do a quick refuel once we get to the first set, which I think is over here to the left. Yeah. We'll cut through the sawmill, I think. So we'll leave the tanker there. We'll then cut through the sawmill. We'll hit up this way. We'll head across this way. Head this way and then back out to the major road. Something along those lines, I think. I think that might do the trick. Maybe I just want to bring it with me. Maybe I will just bring it with me. You know what? I think we'll be okay. We'll have 2 tanks of gas, and we can always come back and pick up the trailer. And then head over to the last power line. It's funny, it seems like the road is tougher to get through than the going up the steep slope of the mountain is. Alright, I think this is a decent spot to leave the tanker, so let's drop her off right there. I'll have to get out into the cold and unhook it. Done. So much quicker than in real life. And yeah, let's cut through here. Where is it saying? It's off to the left, so it's not far in there. Let's make sure we get the access point there, or the waypoint, I should say. And yeah, let's just meander over here and try to figure out where we need to go. And it, yeah, apparently instantly becomes 3 feet of snow. This is a tight. Let's back up. Oh. Guess it helps if I'm in auto. Let's back up and go this way. There we go. Now we can go. There we go. Alright. I'm debating. Boom. Alright, so D is checked off. We did the last one first. You know what? Let's back this up. Do we have to go? Stop. Mouse. Control. Camera in this game is not the best. You know what? I think we can sneak through there. I think we'll be alright. may roll, but there are plenty enough trees around to hopefully right us the correct way. Oh, come on. Come on, get through there. Alright, so far so good. I think the one there on the left is the last waypoint that we're gonna hit. That one's pretty far away compared to the rest of these. And we are almost to the second point. This is turning out to be a little bit more mud than snow. I guess that's where the those dark patches really come into play. Oh, is this not a... Oh, do we not have to check this one? Oh, that's a shame. We went to the wrong pylon. Oops. Oh well. Let's make our way towards the waypoint. I think what we have here, we can sneak through here. Kind of follow. I guess I'll go around the tree this way. We'll kind of follow this, it's a lumber mill. Yeah, it's a lumber mill. We'll follow that and see what we get and what clearings we have until we get over here. I think it might be better to go for the mud. Or at least the shoulder. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Let's just crash into that tree. It's fine. No biggie. One shot of these other trees. Can I get... Oh, we can just get it. I think the Hummer will just slowly make its way up here. Oh, not low. Or not high. There we go. And we have found a service trailer, so that's probably another mission that we haven't found yet. Or haven't activated, I should say. Come on. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Alright, let's get our waypoint. That's first and foremost. Let's go ahead and back up and get the... We'll accept this mission. Although clearly we won't be doing it. Reversing this vehicle isn't the best. Accept the lost trailer, so that should be a pretty simple task. And let's try to figure out where we need to go this way. Oh, we gotta go up and over. I think we'll go around. We are roughly sitting at whoa. The camera in this game. Ooh. I'm crazy for attempting this, but I think I can squeeze it. No! Oh! Timber! Oh. Stop right there. Alright, that's not too horrible. Except for the fact that we have eyes centered. There we go. I was worried about ripping that tree out of the ground, so instead I just ran it straight over. Alright. We gotta go to that side of the... They never make it easy. I'm almost tempted to throw the remaining fuel that we have, probably in the roof rack, just to get the weight off the top of the vehicle so it's not so top heavy. And throw that in the gas tank and then just straight head over to the last power line once we eventually get through. That's an interesting view. I'd almost prefer that view on some of these terrain. Let's go ahead and we'll stop the truck there. Let's go ahead and refuel. We will make sure it's the roof rack that we oh, whoops. Yeah, there we go. Now we got the gas. That's all out of the roof. We are now not so top heavy, which would be an interesting challenge. There's so many interesting little quirks in this game that I was like, I kind of want to test. Like, does having all your fuel in the roof rack make you more top heavy? I'm sure maybe it should. Logically speaking, it should, and it would. But would it? That's the real question. Or does it in the game? That's what I mean. I've had a kind of a long day today. I was in Mexico yesterday. Had to fly to Minnesota. Although nobody said or even came close to speaking like that, like you typically see in movies, so it's kind of funny. And then I had to fly into Detroit 12 hours later, and then I had to drive home. So it was a long day today. I had a nice little nap when I got home. I'm not really thinking about this too much. I probably shouldn't have gone this way. It doesn't look like we can fit anywhere. That is pretty thick. Kind of see a way through this way. This is where that top-down, really far away view would come in handy. You'd be able to see the trees, or the paths through the trees better. I think there's a road just on the other side of this opening. Just gotta get there. La, la, la. Okay, sorry. No more humming. Or singing. Or whatever that was. Let's head left. This is so thick. Cut right, and then we'll swing left. I think we'll be through the gap. So needless to say, our little service trailer is probably going to stay there for a while. But at least we'll be able to use the other trucks to fuel it. And we can always use it to drag it back to the trailer store. So we're not technically littering the map yet with trailers, but we do have a couple of them out there. So the sun is setting. All right, I think we head off left here. Yeah, that's good. Come on. You know what? I don't even think that's the trail. It's a good spot to stop, though. Let's take a look. No, we're not on the trail yet, so let's just keep heading straight. We should easily be able to get through this part of the woods. Although I usually speak too soon, and while we are moving, it is quite a slow process, so. So yeah, let me know. I was wondering if the episodes were too long, or if you guys are happy with the episodes being roughly an hour. I unfortunately can't make them perfectly an hour, but they are give or take an hour or two. Or, sorry, an hour or so. Plus or minus 5 minutes. I try not to go much longer than a minute, or an hour and 5 minutes. But sometimes it just works out that way. But yeah, let me know if you guys are happy with that length of time. Oh, looks like we gotta go up this hill. We gotta do a little bit of rock climbing. Doesn't look like this is gonna be much faster. This is definitely muddy. I'm gonna stick as close as I can to the rocks, I think. That seems like a better tree to winch to. I mean, I know I'm just an amateur at this, but I feel like that's a much sturdier tree. Alright, so not even close. Like, probably should have looked. Oh, I wonder if coming this way, the backside would have made more sense. You know what? We're committed. Let's do this. We may just have to crush a tree or two to get through, but let's try that. Nope. Try that tree. Oh. Seeing on how it did not attach to the tree I wanted it to. Come on. I think we're stuck here on the rock. Go ahead and... Yeah, that definitely was a rock that I was stuck on. Alright, so let's try to avoid that massive gullet right there. Kind of hard to see. There we go. Looks like we gotta stay to the left. Awesome. Almost there. There we go. Perfect. Alright, that's another mission done for this episode. Deliver... Okay. Well, that might be a good mission for the next episode. But let's go ahead and head back to the road. We will... Ooh, that descent's all rocky. That's not like cameras around power lines. Oh, maybe I should be in first view trying to do this. Let's go around. There we go. Alright, we'll squeeze through. We'll make it. We'll have to go up and over the rock and then... fall through. Oh, I don't want to get too close. Ooh, squeeze through there. Come on, Hummer, you can do it. Some of these branches just, I feel like they shouldn't be holding up the vehicles as much as they do. Some of those lower pine branches can just completely stop the vehicle, even with the winch. And I don't think that would be the case in real life. Like, clearly you wouldn't want to hit it in real life, but you would be able to bend it out of the way. Like, a lot of these branches aren't, you know, massive. Oh no, we seem to have high centered on a rock, on a pebble. Oh, this vehicle really needs its high suspension. We really need some raised suspension for this thing. And I don't want to look online and kind of cheat and find out where it is and go get it right away. I think it's just gonna be one of those things where we find it when we find it, unless it becomes so aggravating and painful that we need to find it. You know what? I think this might be the moment where we just kind of listen to the game and enjoy the peaceful crawl. There we go. Now we're starting to move. Although this mud doesn't look like it's gonna keep us moving for very long. Truck is fighting. There we go. Just gotta downshift out of that gear and keep the wheels from spinning so fast. Let's actually go into low plus. Let's try low. Hard to say which one's faster. I know the speedometer won't tell us which one's faster. Oh, nope, high gear is not a good option. Go back to auto. I wonder if will the mud be faster? Ah, crap, it was. Well, you know what? Sometimes you learn, sometimes you don't. And this time, yeah, the mud's definitely faster than the snow. There we go. Use that little trick there. Stop the wheel spin, the clutch. Basically, I call it the clutch because it's basically the same button, whether you're pushing the clutch or you're hitting the left shifter. do a little bit of an assist on the winch. We are not moving very quickly. Should we go low minus? Oh, we're moving. That's the good thing. All right, come on. Come on, snow. Get us through. Go ahead with my lights on. No, there we go. Holy crap. I almost blinded myself. That's the bad thing about the snow. It definitely does blind you back whenever it can. Come on. There are not very many winch points in this area. Let's go low plus. We got some mud coming up, so I'm hoping we can pick up some traction. Plus it's downhill, so that should help. And it does. Until we get to the very bottom of the hill where it becomes now just packed snow. Let's actually see. Okay, I am heading in the right direction. Our trailer is sitting up there. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and refuel. That one is done. We've got 20 gallons to get there. We are SOL if we can't get there with 20 gallons, so let's hope. Let's hope. Fingers crossed we can do this. I think we will. It's not too far. This is some deep snow. Hence why they call it SnowRunner. I wonder in the new game if it's gonna have snow as well. If you guys watched the first couple episodes of my series, I kind of gave my thoughts on where the next game iteration would go, and I thought, you know, they did mud. They've done mud more than once. They've done snow, they've done ice, they haven't done sand. And so that was kind of where my train of thought was going, was that we were going to be going through deserts and mountainous areas and that type of thing. Maybe there would be snow. There could be maps with snow because you're jumping all around the place, so it's not like, you know, just because one region is in, you know, the far north and snow, that the next region would be in the desert. So not to mention the driving on sand is a completely different monster. So I thought that would be the next logical step to this game series, but yeah, apparently it's expeditions. It's gonna be different. I haven't watched too many videos on it. I've watched the one that came out by the developer. I think it's a little too early. There's not enough information out there on kind of the rest of the game. I don't want to just watch a bunch of YouTube videos that are based on the same one video that I watched myself. So until there's more gameplay released of it, or there's more information given from the developers, then I'm just going to kind of wait and see what happens and see what type of game it is, because it looks like it's close to SnowRunner. They've added a couple of new mechanics to the game, so you can put a winch point anywhere, so that you don't need a tree or a pole or anything like that. You can smack it on the side of the rock or in the middle of the road, or at least that's what it looks like. And it would make sense that you can cam onto the rocks, just because that's, you know, that's how you do it in real life. But unfortunately in this game you cannot connect anywhere to the rocks, so yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. I'll probably end up buying it, and I don't want to give up on this mission or this playthrough yet. I mean, obviously we still have a solid 2-3 months before that game comes out. So we'll see how far we get in this one. Maybe instead of buying year 1, 2, and 3 like it said I was going to do, I'll be buying the whatchamacallit. So, well, we've made it back to the trailer. I'm actually going to, you know what? Besides, you know, not putting it in reverse, I'm going to hook up to this trailer. We're going to leave the Hummer out here. This will be kind of our rescue vehicle on this part of the map. There we go. That's probably close enough. And it was. So let's do a quick refuel. Let's refuel the Hummer. Let's refuel the racks. And we will call that an episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let's actually go ahead and jump to the MK38, just because that's the that was the truck that I had the, I don't want to call it a competition, but I asked you guys to pick a color, and Super Sin 22 was the first one to respond, so he was the one that got to pick the new paint color, so hopefully he likes it. Let me go into the map real quick and pick morning, and let's take a look at it. So it's been sitting out here. This is actually horrible timing too. Let's go to the afternoon. So it's been out here for a while, so it's nicely chilled, and it's got the effects of that, but it's a pretty looking blue, so I hope he likes it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, or enjoy it too. And let's go ahead and shut this engine off so we're not wasting gas. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe. Do all that fun YouTube stuff that everyone asks at the end of their videos. And we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.